everyone, and welcome back to the Jaffa Factory, episode 27. We are joining us back here in our lovely Jaffa Cake world, back here once again. It's a Jaffa Factory world, not Jaffa. What's that? What is that? Hang on a minute. I have not noticed this before. In the event of stress-based emergency, break glass. That's kind of terrifying. What is that? So, I did say that this was a server now. I'm the only one online, but clearly someone else has been... Wait. Emergency equipment supplied by Tech Industries. We'll have to keep an eye out for Tech, see if he's about, but clearly he's building something a little bit spooky in my base. Okay. Tech Industries, I am not going to be touching that. Wait, what happens if I... What happens if I press the... Wait. What is that? Is it just an alarm? It turns it off. Okay, we're fine. I'm not gonna touch that anymore. Anyway, welcome back. We are here in our Jaffa Factory. We, last episode, managed to get the creation of Jaffa Jelly and of chocolate absolutely finalized. I say finalized. This is a very basic version of what I want to make eventually. However, it's working. We are doing things. What that does, however, mean now is that when we look at our quest log, we need to make Jaffa Cake bases with jelly. I assume that's shapeless, right? Can I do that with a... I can do that with a deployer. Okay, no, this would be quicker, but I'm absolutely deploying it. That seems way better. Right. How are we going to do this then? Let's make a 3 depots, I think. Oh, I've got 3. We've got 2 deployed. Let's just... Do we do 2 or do we just make another one? Let's make another one. That shouldn't take long. So, I guess I kind of need to make it in this area over here, don't I? So, let's do it over here. At least when we've got stress available, we've got it right there. So, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just be putting things in and taking things out, so we shouldn't need to worry about placement. 1, 2. Deployer, last one is there. And hopefully that just means what we can do is a load of exporters and importers. No, that was my external storage. Exporters, importers, and yeah, I need more exporters for definite. So let's make like 10 more. How are we going to do this? Let's export in the back. Everything. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then come on, make me some more exporters, please, system. You take ages. We need to work on making that a little bit faster, or at least having some bits kept when we're not using them. In the meantime, we'll get this connected up for stress use. So we need a gearbox, need shafts, potentially belts. You know, we'll get this up and running. I assume I can just do. Oh, these are vertical gearboxes anyway, so. Vertical gearbox into... Wait, yeah, into another vertical gearbox will be good. As long as I've got an open side here. And I can just do that, right? Yeah! That works! Are our exporters ready yet? Yes, they're being made right now. We've got 7. That'll do us for now. 8. 9. Number 10 should be there in a second. Come on, number 10, you can do it. Don't think it's gonna... There it is. Right, so I want Jaffa Jelly and Jaffa Cake bases. And in theory, that should be such an easy step. At least for small scale like this. So I want Jaffa Cake bases into here. I want... Oops. Jaffa Jelly into here. And then to connect these up with some cable... Well, not cable, which I don't have a lot of, so let's make some more. We've got the stuff to make it quick. Or is it going to take ages? We can make it quick. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Take a little bit more. We're not going to need it, but there you go. So, throw that here. And in theory, that just to over here. That should work, right? We're making Jaffa Cake bases. And then, wait, so how do I add the chocolate? How do I... craft them together. I can use a spout. That's even better. Wait, but how do I put the... This chocolate, if I make a spout... Need copper casings again. Copper casing. Make 3 of those. But I should only need, yeah, 3 of those. We'll be able to watch it downstairs. Does it here, I think? There. I'll get the copper and just go slam. I believe. Is it going to do it? Is it putting the copper in? Should do, right? The copper's just sat here. Where does it pull it up for that? That's the wood line. And then the... Oh! There's the old rotational speed controller I lost. That's what's breaking it. Okay. So what's in this holding? Is it holding something else that I've dropped? Yeah, a shaft. Great. I dropped a shaft at some point. That should now allow that copper to go up. Hopefully. Did it go? Oh, I haven't added the copper casings to this. Is that correct? That's true. Okay, there you go. So, I don't know if I've broken it on this side. Yeah, it still thinks it's making one more. That's fine. So, copper casing. Should be easy now. Tell it like 4. Right, and it should just spew everything into the right place. The wood should come up here, so it goes there. Then up. And into the right place. Which goes down here. Then the copper should come up this pipe. So, the wood in. Wood is in. Then the copper should come, right? There you go, copper's coming in. There you go. So I got one too many copper by chance because I had an extra casing before. No, it's all good. Right. Beautiful. That's what we want. So let's make a spout. Well, yeah, 1 for testing purposes, I think. Because... I don't know how I put the chocolate in there without it. These stack in 64s, you see. This is meant to work as a fluid. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I don't think I'll be able to put it into a spout. Never mind. We won't be using spouts. What we can do, though, is basins. That's fine by me. So, these should then go to a mechanical mixer. That's a mechanical press. Mechanical mixer. And then basins. And it should be kept fairly easy, hopefully. Right. Basin, are you done? Not quite. Let's make a load of andesite alloy. We may as well just set this to make like a whole bunch of it. I was making the plates first as well there, and then the alloy is here. Cool. Just set it to make like a whole bunch of andesite alloy. Once it's ready, like 2 stacks. Then at least we've got them ready, and it's not going to take so long for like stuff like basins, which are nice and easy. So 1. Why does it take so long? Is it just waiting for more the alloy? Yeah. It's because it has to make 5 per, I think, but still. It's not that many. It should be a fairly easy craft. There you go. 3 basins. And then... I believe it should just be as simple as... we need mixers... on top. A little cogwheel. I haven't got the little ones with me. The cogwheels. Cogwheel. So like... there. I don't know the best way to actually... do this. Maybe a vertical gearbox that comes this way. Yeah, that'll do it. Vertical gearbox that goes that way, and then a shaft. And then it gets those spinning. Let's go. They're using 1,000 SU each. We're going to be running out of SU soon. So, to here, we're also going to want to import, or to input, sorry, our Jaffa jelly. No, our chocolate. So the chocolate can come in through the bottom. That's oh, that's got sucked into the system. So through here, exporters, tell that to keep this chocolate because it's not great how it's implemented in this mod at the moment. I think I must have an outdated version of the mod, which is entirely possible, and entirely likely actually. Then we'll just go in through the bottom here to hook it up. Boom and boom. So just through here. There we go. It should start exporting chocolate into here, which it is. And then import. We don't even have the item to be able to tell it what to import yet because we have not made our first Jaffa cake. If I set them to whitelist, they won't try and pull anything out. And they go like this. And this is it. This is where the magic happens here. The logistical transporters between the three here. Use the ultimate ones. Why not? This is for a momentous occasion. It's the first Jaffa cakes about to be made. Boom, boom, and boom. We're making Jaffa cakes, hopefully. Oh, we're getting... Never mind. We are getting the Jaffa cake bases through there. It's just pulling them straight out, isn't it? Oops, my flight wasn't working there either. Let's fix that. Did we make our first Jaffa cake, though? At least? Yes! We have a Jaffa cake in here. Through all the mess, there is a Jaffa cake. Look at that. A fulfilling meal. Let's eat the first ever Jaffa cake. Whoa. Gives us regen 3, instant health boost. I'll take it. Right. So to do this then, it's going to complicate this a little bit. Unless, what can we do? Just a... Can't put a funnel on both, can we? So the best way to do it would be if I could put a funnel on both sides, which I don't think I can. No. Right. We're going to have to do... Have I got anything underneath here? I haven't, have I? No, so I can do importers on the sides. So an importer for Jaffa cake base with jelly, basically. So, whitelist, Jaffa cake base with jelly. So that one should now be working. Import, Jaffa cake base with jelly. And then my cable. I need one more importer. Importer. Come on, make it quickly for me. So I can have 3 exporters there. I think I've got 3 exporters, haven't I? Yes, I have. Wonderful. Like that. And throw those there. You can teach this to throw out Jaffa cake bases with jelly. So in theory, after we actually clear these 3, just tell it we're only making Jaffa cakes. Take a whole bunch of rubbish out of it, but there we go! Chapter completed for Jaffa Factory. Oh, we're taking damage from there. We've completed the Jaffa cake. There we go. We have started making our first Jaffa cakes. We've got 12 here. You know what we've got to do now, don't you? We've got to take these out of here and only allow ourselves to eat Jaffa cakes. Now that sounds like a plan to me. We'll throw these all back into the system. They'll start recirculating to where they need to be. Bunch of chocolate there. Look, it's 700 odd in there. I can't believe we made the first Jaffa cake. It's amazing. So then we can now set these to... yeah, Jaffa cake's actually out of here. Oops. This is our training Jaffa cake. We've got to teach this. Right, import Jaffa cake. Import Jaffa cake. Import Jaffa cake. And then... There we go. We're getting Jaffa cakes now. So these are all going into my bag, because that's what I'm eating for the next little while. Right. Now, that might seem like, oh, job's done, series over. Nope. No, I want to make a whole lot more. I want to make this a whole lot bigger. This is phase 1 of the factory. This is a small factory that makes some Jaffa cakes. However, I think we can do a stack a second. That was my goal that I set out with. And I think it's going to be a nightmare to get there. Getting the resources is going to be even harder, but we're making resources here. We're making our gold, iron, everything we need, charcoal. You know, this is very self-sustaining. So, using the system we have here, I want to see where we can go from here. And also to start looking at stuff like blaze cakes, so we can start getting, you know, much faster boilers. You know, this is currently only at half the heat capacity that it could be. There is a lot further that we can go with this, but we have at least reached phase 2 of the Jaffa Factory Series. Number 2. So we're like phase 2.2. Right? Right, Jaffa Factory 2.2 is here! Yeah, that's good. We're making Jaffa cakes. I'm happy with that. That has got me very excited for the future. And the fact that we've still got this little home, this is going to need tearing out at some point. We're going to need to make room for the factory. This is the factory, and we're gonna make the factory. You get me? It's gonna be interesting. But on that note, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Thundie. You have been absolutely wonderful. Episode 27. We made our first Jaffa cake. It's a little bit sooner than some other people, but they're doing really well. Their builds look really cool. Mine do not. Thank you very much, guys, and goodbye.